The ICW, King of the Ring. It came and it went. It left me, Boston-born Chris Michaels, a little bruised, a little battered, and a little scarred. But that's all right. One-on-one, that Peruvian street fight for the ICW World Heavyweight title. Everything was on the line. Our lives were on the line. Now, Stefan Guerrero, I want you to understand and admit to me one thing. I was competition, wasn't I? Oh, yes. I gave you a run for your money. See, I wasn't as easy as you probably thought I was. But you know what, ICW? There is no shame in admitting your loss. But it's how you get back up and you move forward. And how are we moving forward? I'll tell you how we're moving forward. Because President Levi McIntyre, he went all out. And he did justice. Because you see, after that Peruvian street fight, Stefan needed the rest of the Fight Club to keep me down. He needed Daniel Mars, the Intercontinental Champion, the guy of one of which that I lost that Intercontinental title ladder match to. And then the new television champion, Saheed Muhammad. So you know what? Levi McIntyre, he went all out for episode 7. Because it's going to be the former television champion, the Rocker Andy Richards, the Night Wolf, Brandon Wolfe, and Boston-born Chris Michaels to take on the Peruvian prize fighter, Stefan Guerrero, Intercontinental Champion, Daniel Mars, and the new television champion, Saheed Muhammad. Now, you know what? I'm going to be honest. These guys are big, bad dudes. But we're going to be that much better. Because we're going to have something in common that is going to make us better than them. And that is going to be the camaraderie, the hunger to destroy the Fight Club. And we will take it down one at a time. Because I'm telling you right now, Levi McIntyre, here's what we can seal the deal with. If we win, the Rocker Andy Richards gets a return bout for his television title. Brandon Wolfe, he can go up against Stefan Guerrero one more time. And for me, I'd take out Daniel Mars and get something that I want. Something that makes me happy. And that is the ICW Intercontinental Championship.
Hello everybody and welcome to episode number 7 of ICW Main Event back here at the US Bank Arena in Cincinnati, Ohio. I am Miles Jackson, your resident commentator for ICW, and this is post King of the Ring main event time. We had just gone through King of the Ring a couple weeks ago, and what a show it was. A lot of things happened, including a new King of the Ring, new television champion, and an invasion happened, courtesy of Fight Club. And we are going to hear from members of Fight Club later in tonight, as well as the King of the Ring winner, Travis Wright. But tonight we've got an action-packed card here for you tonight, and we're going to kick things off with a debut. It is finally, after months and months of waiting, Kashus Kreed is going to make his ICW debut tonight, and he's going to go one-on-one against one half of the Kingdom, Scott Adams. But before we get to that match, we got some promos and commercials for you, so let's go take a look at them.
You know, at King of the Ring, I was screwed out of my television title. How, may you ask? Well, not only did the referee not call for disqualification, after the Intercontinental Champion, Daniel Mars, attacked me with a red planet. Saheed Muhammad also tried to dislocate my shoulder and arm, all because there was no disqualification called. So if you ask me, I'm still rightfully the television champion. However, since there's no reversing the decision, unless you go through this big legal progress, probably. But, you know what? There's just one thing to say to those two bitch boys. That is, I'm still fucking standing, you motherfuckers. And I'm not just saying that to the two bitch boys. I'm saying this to the head of the snake, Stefan Guerrero. Why am I telling him this? Because apparently he's the mastermind, the leader behind this Fight Club that's apparently started. And already, as of last night, there's already another person that was almost screwed out of their title match. And that was Chris Michaels as well, when he was attacked brutally after the match that he went through hell and back already. So yeah, this Fight Club, they can call themselves champions all they want, but we all know they're not champions one bit. I mean, why wouldn't you just take your win and go on about it? Celebrate, go on about it. Saheed Muhammad, not a champion. Why? Because he had to cheat in order to put me down. Which, obviously, I wasn't put down. And now Daniel Mars, I can almost say that he's the most legit of this group. Because he didn't have to cheat to win. As far as I know, to my knowledge, he didn't have to cheat to win. But let me just put it like this. This Fight Club, nothing but a circle jerk. And hell, they probably go home and circle jerk each other every goddamn night, if you catch my drift. And Stefan says that he gets all these Peruvian and Colombian supermodels. Well, you know what? Fuck you. You can have those. It's all about the Japanese supermodels and the fucking, well, Chinese and Korean, all the other Asians. Why? Because that's the type I get. And that's some of the best goddamn pussy you'll ever get, goddammit. But, enough about me just rambling on. Because apparently, on episode 7 of Main Event, there is a huge main event match. 6-man tag. This Fight Club versus myself, Boston-born Chris Michaels. And between me and him, we have a shit ton of payback to dish out. And also, we're teaming with the Night Wolf, Brandon Wolfe. There's nothing I really have to say about him, so let's just go with it for now. Though, I can respect him more than those other three motherfuckers. And they're motherfuckers because they fucked their own mom too, probably. But, you know, I say that if me, Chris, and Brandon win this match, we get title shots at their championships. And I only put those in quotation marks because they're not legit champions, as I've already said. I get my rematch for the television title. Chris Michaels gets a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. And hell, let Brandon Wolfe have a shot at Stefan Guerrero. Maybe he can be lucky enough to put him down. No, not lucky enough. I'm pretty sure he will put down Stefan Guerrero. Because already, I had enough of this. This group causing trouble. They can go fuck themselves for all I care. Because one way or another, at the end of the night, or whenever they get put down, there will be nothing left of them.
Well, some strong words from the rocker Andy Richards. We heard from Chris Michaels earlier tonight, and they are both making a case that for the main event tonight, and it's going to be the biggest main event in the history of ICW Main Event ever, a 6-man tag match. It's all the members of Fight Club, the world champion Stefan Guerrero, the Intercontinental champion Daniel Mars, and the television champion Saheed Muhammad, going up against Chris Michaels, Andy Richards, and Brandon Wolfe. Chris and Andy have been making a case that if they were to win this 6-man tag, they should get respective title shots at the next CPV, No Retreat, No Surrender. And I'm just being told in my headset that General Manager Austin Reed will be here right before the main event to confirm if whether or not that stipulation's going to be in play for the match. So we'll find out later tonight if title shots are going to be at stake. But for now, we're about to kick things off with the Kingdom, Scott Adams and Ben Hopkins, though it's Scott Adams only for this match, as he's about to go one-on-one against the debuting Kashus Kreed. And there he is, the stoner himself, Kashus Kreed, and unfortunately it was because of that habit he has, he ended up getting taken off of the roster for a little bit, as it was revealed in a promo a few weeks ago. But he's gotten himself back together, he's back from injuries before he could even debut, and he is here in ICW. So we shall see what he's got in store for everyone. Everybody's loving this guy. Hell, I love him too. But we shall see what Kashus Kreed has in store for Scott Adams in this match. And this crowd is hyped for this guy. But here we go. Bell rings. Scott Adams, Kashus Kreed, and Scott with the right hand. Another one. And another. And now Kashus. Oh, with a left hand. Oh, he's got him in a hammerlock. Back suplex. So Kashus Kreed, fun thing with him is the first time we heard from him, he was going to debut back around, I believe it would have been episode 2 of Main Event, but he suffered a an arm injury. Oh, and the win's a change by Scott Adams real quick. 1. And a kick out from Kashus Kreed. But yeah, he suffered an arm injury while training. And then, just as soon as he got healed from that, he suffers a broken hand. And that took him out for a few weeks. And then he revealed in one of his most recent promos that he was apparently suspended from ICW for a drug test. Now, I don't know about that. I mean, if it was just for marijuana, then that's not good. But if it was for anything else, I could understand. But if it's just for marijuana, then this company needs a policy change. Overhead belly-to-belly by Kashus Kreed, showing a little power in his arsenal. Across the ropes, and... oh, and a knee! Oh, and a neck breaker! Great combination of moves by the Stoner himself. But now Kashus Kreed is finally here to wrestle in ICW, and he's taking it to Scott Adams. And now they're both up to the second rope. Oh my God, what's he doing? Oh, a reverse superplex. Crazy stuff by Kashus Kreed. But now Scott's going back at him. And tosses him over to the corner. And of course, Scott Adams and Ben Hopkins are not too pleased after what happened at King of the Ring. They had their last opportunity to become the ICW World Tag Team Champions up against the Wonder Bros, and they got beat in less than 5 minutes. So you can tell they have a lot to prove here tonight. Oh, and another wins a change. Scott trying to throw everything he's got at Kashus Kreed. And now he's ratcheting on the head and neck. Wow, now a little twist right there. Looks like it could have broken his neck right there. And now Scott's just playing with him. Oh, and he hits him with a knockout punch. Oh, and he tried to go for it again, but Kreed, he ends up countering it. And now he's got him. Side effect. He hits the side effect. And now what's he doing? Oh, an elbow to the temple. And a pull-in clothesline. Kashus Kreed's getting some momentum going again, as he's going to work on Scott Adams. Oh, is he going to go for that combo? Knee, neckbreaker combination. And now, oh, wait a minute, Kashus. Wow, look at the power of Kashus Kreed. Picks Scott, who's a big guy in his own right, and he manages to pull him up for a powerbomb. But what's Kashus doing here? Oh, a huge leg drop. And now Ben Hopkins trying to cause a distraction as Scott's back up to his feet. And looks like the distraction's about to pay off as Kashus gets slammed to the mat. And now he's working on that, on the head and neck like he did earlier. And oh god, oh, that big twist. That's definitely going to weaken Kashus a little bit. Oh my god, wait a minute. Is Scott going for it? The jackknife powerbomb! He nails it! Or I should say he nailed it. 1, 2, and Kashus kicked out! He kicked out of the jackknife! And Scott's very angry. Oh, and he hits him with an elbow. Another elbow. And a third one for good measure. Scott is trying to do anything possible to put down Kashus Kreed, but Kreed's just getting back into it. Backstabber! He hits a backstabber! My goodness, that is definitely going to cause a hernia, I bet. Oh, and he's got him in a pin. But Ben Hopkins up on the apron to try and make the save. Man, Kashus Kreed had that match won. He had that match won. But Ben Hopkins got up on the apron. But now Kashus trying to get back into the groove And now he's going to get Scott back up to his feet. Snap suplex. And now what's Kashus doing? Oh, big forearm. Another forearm. And a big spine buster. Kashus is on fire. Oh, and a drop kick right to the face, and Scott has been busted open. But Scott, he's going on a rampage now. Irish whip into the corner. Turns him around. Oh, and a big clothesline. Another clothesline. And a sidewalk slam. It's almost like as if Scott Adams thrives on being busted open. And he hits another knockout punch. That's twice he has nailed that. Oh, wait a minute. Could he be setting him up for another jackknife powerbomb? Oh, Kashus countered into a DDT. He countered the jackknife with a DDT. And now he's getting Scott set up for something. What's he going for? Another backstabber. He hits another backstabber. Could this be it? 1, 2. Kashus Kreed wins his debut. Good back and forth match that was, but Kashus Kreed managed to come back after all the punishment Scott delivered on him. I thought the match was over right there with that jackknife powerbomb, but somehow, someway, Kashus Kreed found a way to kick out of it. And then after that, I thought it could have been it. And then right here, Scott was going for another jackknife, but Kashus countered into a DDT, and then finally a second backstabber, and this time Ben Hopkins did not try and distract the ref. And so Kashus Kreed managed to pick up a huge win in his debut. And what a match it was. Welcome to ICW, Kashus Kreed. And don't worry, we still got plenty more action heading your way here in just a little bit. But holy cow, I can't believe we just witnessed a hell of a match. Wait a minute! Scott's back up and he hits another knockout punch! Scott is definitely not too thrilled. And now Ben's throwing in a chair into the ring. And now Scott, he's going to lay waste to Kashus Kreed. What in the world is with it? Wait a minute! That's Joshua Collard! We haven't seen him since episode 1! Making the save for Kashus Kreed. Joshua Collard, we have not seen him in months. Ever since his tag partner Nathan Hudson quit the company and caused a split of the British Rebellion. But Joshua Collard was here to make the save for Kashus Kreed. Man, what a return. Wait a minute! What in the world was that? What the hell just happened? Joshua Collard just clotheslined Kashus Kreed. What the hell? He came out here, returned, made the save only just to attack him? What in the world is going on here? I do not understand what just happened. Joshua Collard came out to make the save for Kashus Kreed, only to just attack him after the fact. I don't know what to make of that, but nonetheless, coming up next is KGD going one-on-one with the Punisher Fisk. But we got another promo heading your way. So without further ado, let's take a look and see who has something to say now.
Hey ICW, I want you to pay very close attention to this right here in the background, because that's a calendar. Time is always passing, tick-tock, and I have been watching I have been watching ICW ever since its inception, waiting to see what this promotion could potentially offer. And all that I have seen in that time frame has been nothing. It needs something. It needs more than what it already has. Instead of just a bunch of has-beens or never-will-be's, it needs somebody that has the credentials, somebody that has the credibility, somebody who has been here, and somebody who knows what it means to be a champion of any significance. And that's why I'm coming. That's why Mark Lane will be coming to ICW. The multiple-time LHWF champion, the multiple-time ECF champion. Somebody who has held the ECF championship for more than 3 years consecutively. Someone who's been Grand Slam, Triple Crown, Quinto, award-winning champions throughout the course of a long career that has spanned more than 15 years. You're finally getting your star power, ICW, in the form of me, in the form of Mark Lane. Take a look at that calendar, baby, because I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Which means that once I get there, nobody is going to win again, and the championships will never leave Mark Lane again. Tick-tock, tick-tock, the clock is counting down. Once I'm here, you might as well just bow down.
There has been an awakening. Have you felt it?
Chick that used to dance a lot. Every night she'd be on the floor shaking what she'd got. Man, when I tell you she was cool, she was red hot. I mean, she was steaming.
Well, still can't believe what we just saw from Joshua Collard, what he did to Kashus Kreed, but, and wait a minute, as KGD's coming out, the Punisher Fisk is right on top of the ramp right behind him, and he's going to run after KGD. Oh, and a right to the back of the head, and that knocked him woozy. And now Fisk going to work on KGD before the match can even get started. And now he's getting a sledgehammer, for crying out loud, right to the abdomen. Man, oh man, and now Fisk is just watching over him like a hawk. But like I was going to say, so still can't believe what we saw from Joshua Collard, but also I've almost forgot to mention, ICW has signed a brand new superstar in Mark Lane, who has come from a couple different places from many years ago. Mark Lane is set to make his ICW debut very, very soon. And we just heard from him, so that was huge. But meanwhile, we got Fisk versus KGD going on, and Fisk is just punishing KGD. And you can tell Fisk ain't in too great of a mood after he lost in the semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament to Travis Wright, the eventual winner. And now Fisk is taking all of his frustrations out of that on KGD. Oh, and a dropkick right to the face. And also, this is KGD's last match for ICW, as his contract is set to expire immediately after this match is over. But right now his go-away match, his go-away party, isn't looking very good, as Fisk is just going to town on KGD. And now Fisk, what's he doing? Bear hug spine buster. And now what's he doing? Dragging him to the center of the ring. Oh, he's calling him up for something. What's he going to go for here? Oh, wait a minute. We've seen him do this at King of the Ring. It is the last ride. He hits the last ride. Not only physically, but figuratively, because KGD is gone after this match, so he just sent him on his last ride. 1, 2, and the Punisher Fisk wins. Domination. And like I said, Fisk was not too happy tonight after losing in the King of the Ring tournament. And so he wants to prove that he is the biggest and baddest monster ICW has to offer. And just, man oh man, Fisk just absolutely, he indeed punished KGD for sure. And wait a minute, what's he doing? He's coming out over in front of me. Oh, now, come on! Why do people have to mess my tables up for? This happens almost every freaking week. And Fisk is not done with KGD, and he just hits him with a left hand and a right. And again, and again. Fisk is definitely trying to prove a point that he is not someone you should take lightly. Oh my god! And he had a sidewalk slam to KGD on that TV monitor. I guess Fisk is also not only venting out frustrations, but he's also punishing KGD for leaving the company. And now what's he doing? Oh my god. No, don't you do this! No! Oh my god, a leaping tombstone pile driver right through my table! Holy cow, the destruction that was just left out here. Man, Fisk is definitely not someone you want to make angry. Holy cow. That was brutal. And ladies and gentlemen, we still got a lot of action coming your way. In fact, coming up next, we have Tommy Moonshine going one-on-one with Kronicz. And this is the first time we'll have seen Tommy Moonshine since ICW Legacy. And he's going to go one-on-one with Kronicz. But before that happens, we got a promo from Dillon Young. So let's hear what he had to say earlier today.
Oh my goodness. You dense motherfuckers. Let me tell you something. You know why I attacked Kyle Matthews? You know why I attacked him? First off, let me get this straight. When you're with me, you roll out as a winner. When you roll with Kyle Matthews, that boy's got an L. He's a loser. You want to play with winners, you stick with me. You want to play with losers, go stick with Kyle. Kyle kept losing for our team, and I was getting sick of it. So you know what? I had enough of this shit, and I attacked him because I felt like it. No hard feelings towards Kyle, but you know what? I don't give a shit anymore. I've had my time. Fuck it. I don't care. Now, I may be in the most happiest place on earth. That's kidding. And you know what? I had to get rid of some of my fuel and that fire of anger. But you know what? You know what really pissed me off is the people defending Kyle. You're fucking serious, right? You're defending Kyle over me? Do you see what that man does? He has nothing. No moveset, nothing. So you know what? If I kick Kyle's ass, not once, not twice, not 3 times, 4 times, I don't care. I'll do it. and I will win every single time. I can guarantee that for a fact. But you know what? Because I'm a self-energized asshole. That's just how I am. And you know what? All those little smarts out there that said a bunch of shit about me. Oh, he can't wrestle. Dillon can't do this. Dillon can't do that. Have you seen what I did? I kicked ass in those tag team matches. I was whipping Seth Cole's ass. I was whipping Michael Norman's ass. And you know what? Not a damn thing they could have done, and we had won that match. But no. Kyle did some stupid moves, and you know what? I had enough of it. So you know what? I attacked him. Because that's what I do. That's what I do best. Upon what I'm seeing, also going around, I'm getting tired of all these random people stealing some spotlight from me. Watch out, motherfuckers. There's a new sheriff in town. He's gonna go out, he's gonna kick your ass, and he's gonna be the new champion. No matter what it'll be. Wait till you see. The new self-energized asshole coming soon to a theater, TV, and all screens near you. Wake up, bitches.
Well, Dillon Young says that he felt like Kyle Matthews was holding him back for a long time when they were together as a tag team. But Tommy Moonshine's out here. And wait a minute! Kronicz right behind! And he's attacking Tommy Moonshine before the match can even start. What is going on with this? This is 2 matches in a row this has happened. And you can tell Kronicz, he as well is not too happy because he lost the King of the Ring tournament to the winner Travis Wright in the finals back at King of the Ring itself. And now Kronicz is going to take it all out on Tommy Moonshine. And he's attacking him up on the entranceway. And he is just beating the hell out of Tommy Moonshine. And now he's letting Tommy get back up to his feet. But now he's going to punish him more with a full Nelson suplex. And then a knee smash to the face. As Kronicz just continues to beat up on Tommy Moonshine, and they haven't even gotten to the ring yet. I don't think Kronicz is worried about having a match tonight. He's just one to let frustrations get out there, kind of like what Fisk did just a little bit ago to KGD. As Kronicz is just now choking the life out of Tommy Moonshine. Oh, and a super kick right to the chin. And now what's Kronicz doing? Oh, wait a minute. Not on the ramp! Oh my god, on the stage he hits hooked on Kronicz. And now Kronicz is leaving, going back to the locker room, so we're not even going to have a match between those two now. Man, tonight has just been a night of men with utter frustrations after what happened at King of the Ring a few weeks ago. But my goodness. Hopefully we don't get a thing like this for the next match. Next up it's going to be Krack going one-on-one with DeMarco. And that match should be interesting to see. But we got another promo, so let's hear what the next person had to say.
Hopkins and Scott Adams for tag team championships. What's the next thing?
Who? Ben Hopkins? Scott Adams? More like Penn Hopkins and Skirt Adams. You know what I mean?
Good one.
Yeah, we're really smart.
Yes. Listen, Enrico. I just want to let you know that it was a pleasure giving them exactly what they are. 2 minutes. That's exactly how long they last, not just in the ring. But suffice to say, I think that the Wonder Bros are due for some accommodations, if you will, for being in this filth known as ICW. What do you think, Enrico? See, he's even wearing my shirt. He's wearing my shirt, damn it.
We only gave him one shirt to wear, but it's his shirt.
Exactly. So he only made the archive 3 times.
3, okay?
3.
We got a list of demands that we're going to be making here in this filthy company, okay? First of all, we always require Starbucks iced coffee. Big cups like these, okay? Huge, massive cups of iced coffee.
Let me clarify. We need at least 20 cubes. Not 9 3/4. Not 9 1/4.
Not even 19.
And the water must come from Alaskan water. No, we do not like this Flint, Michigan ice cubes. Okay? I'm already feeling the fucking water eat away in my insides.
It's like we're in Mexico, baby.
Did you ever see Child's Play when Red Man's insides just came out? That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm surprised I'm not dead. What do you think, Chavo?
Enrico.
Whatever! I'm selling tickets here.
We sell merch, like we do here. We sell tickets. Oh, and that reminds me, another thing that we have to have taken care of whenever we enter the arena. The bubble.
The bubble! Okay. These fans want to get our autographs, but we are busy people. So we need to make sure that they do not invade our private space. So we want them exactly, precisely 147 and 50 centimeters away from us at all costs. And if they even touch the bubble, the dirty bubble, they're going to have to deal with my partner, the Man Ray.
Okay? Because y'all stink. You smell. You don't wash yourselves. These things, bars of soap, you use them in your pits. You wash your sack. It's great.
Just remember, Dove doesn't just make chocolate, okay?
It's fantastic. I recommend it. Another thing, okay? I require at all times, okay, big booty bitches, all right? And I need these big booty bitches to be serving me gurk, all right? I need fresh Greek yogurt at all times, giving me blueberry, strawberry, raspberry. I need berries, and I need them being served to me by the big booty bitches, okay?
What do you think, Eduardo?
Good, all right. I appreciate it. He really
my
is
goodness,
thinking
his insight actually makes me want to take him off the archives.
You really should hire this
And
guy.
I'm going to replace it with you, Levi. So guess what, Levi? You have just been archived.
Not again. Oh, man.
Oh, man, these are names that I forgot to put on the archives.
Oh, my gosh.
You know what? I can't take this. Listen, Suarez. It's been nice knowing you, but you know what? You're starting to bore me, and you're invading my bubble. So you must leave at once.
And that's how you handle things when you're a Wonder Bro.
Wonder Bros! Fight!
Simply wonderful, baby.
Yeah! And after all, you're my Wonderwall!
Tearing away, pieces are falling, I can't seem to make them stay. You run away faster and faster, you can't seem to get away. Bright!
Well, we just heard from the still remaining ICW World Tag Team Champions, the Wonder Bros. as they are still celebrating their victory over the Kingdom back at King of the Ring. But I wouldn't be celebrating too much, because you got new #1 contenders. Also from what happened at King of the Ring, also forgot to mention with that Dillon Young promo, back at King of the Ring, we had the Texas Tornado Extreme Rules tag team match for a shot at the tag team titles, and it was between the Ultimate Opportunists and Men with Honor. And because Dillon Young betrayed his tag partner, Kyle Matthews, the Ultimate Opportunist managed to pick up the win over Men with Honor. So right now, Ultimate Opportunists have the tag title shot, and they are going to face the Wonder Bros at No Retreat, No Surrender. As Jay Krack's already in the ring, but here is Don DeMarco. And Don DeMarco is ready to fight. This is going to be an interesting matchup, because Jay Krack, he's been on a little bit of a momentum streak in recent weeks, beating a couple guys. Don DeMarco, on the other hand, is looking for redemption, because he has had some bad luck as of late, really ever since ICW Legacy, when he lost in the finals of the World Heavyweight Championship tournament to Stefan Guerrero. And then he lost his opportunity to go further in the King of the Ring tournament when he lost to Kronicz back on episode 4. Could tonight be a night of redemption for Don DeMarco? Or will Jay Krack continue his momentum streak? And Don looks focused, determined, and ready to go. Jay Krack, Don DeMarco. Bell rings and we're underway. A little stare down between the two, but Don with the forearm to the face, and already going for a T-bone suplex. Don is one of the strongest guys here in ICW, but Jay Krack is one of the, or if not the craziest superstar in ICW, so he'll take on anybody, no matter how big or small you are. And I know just by saying that, Jay's going to misinterpret that as a penis joke, because that's how Jay Krack is. He is a fucked up person. And I apologize for swearing, but that's what he is, a fucked up person. And now Don with that powerbomb, that pull-up powerbomb that he's known for, showcasing his strength, but Jay is just going right back at him again. Oh, right on the arm. As Jay Krack and Don are going back and forth, and Don with a forearm right to the back. But yeah, Don DeMarco, like I said earlier, he is on a road to redemption. He is trying to get his career back on track after suffering 2 big losses in a row back at Legacy in episode 4 to Stefan Guerrero and Kronicz. And Jay Krack, right now on a momentum streak ever since the World Championship tournament, when he lost to the Patriot back at episode, I believe it was episode 1, I believe, to my knowledge. And ever since then, he hasn't lost a big match yet. He defeated Preston Plord a few weeks ago. And now he's got this match with Don DeMarco, and right now it's been back and forth, and now Don, what is he going for, another T-bone suplex? He connects with it, and he's got him in a pin attempt. 1, and a kick out on 1 for Jay Krack. And that suplex looked like it knocked the wind right out of Krack, but Krack's back up, and another drop kick right to the chest. And now Jay's ratcheting up his arm, and another leg drop right to that same left arm that he hit it earlier. And now Don with a forearm once again to the face, and now he's going to get him up. Big suplex. And don't forget, still to come tonight, right after this match, is main event time here on Main Event. The 6-man tag team match between Fight Club, Stefan Guerrero, Daniel Mars, and Saeed Muhammad versus Chris Michaels, Brandon Wolfe, and Andy Richards. And from what I've been told, right after this match, we're supposed to get... Oh, wait a minute. Krack with that power slam. And he's going for a pin. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. But before that match starts, we're supposed to get the ICW General Manager Austin Reed to come out and announce if whether or not the requested stipulation from Chris Michaels and Andy Richards of if their team wins, they get respective title shots at No Retreat, No Surrender. So we're going to hear from Austin Reed before that match happens if whether or not that stipulation will be in play for that 6-man tag. Wait a minute, deep 6 by DeMarco, and now he's got him in a pin. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. And now Jay, oh, that crazy face plant, I don't know what he calls that. And now he's got him in another pin. 1, 2, and he wins with that. Krack, that crazy psychopath, has just won this match with, I don't even know what he calls that. I know I called it something in the past, but now I forget. I believe I once called it the Psycho Airplane Flapjack, something like that, but nonetheless, Krack continues his momentum streak, and Don DeMarco definitely now has to find a way to regroup, and there it is. That was the end of the match, and Krack picked up the big win there. But man, oh man. Coming up next, it is main event time here on Main Event. Fight Club, which include the ICW World Champion Stefan Guerrero, Intercontinental Champion Daniel Mars, and Television Champion Saeed Muhammad, going head-to-head against Chris Michaels, Andy Richards, and Brandon Wolfe. But before that match happens, we're supposed to hear from ICW General Manager Austin Reed if whether or not the requested stipulation from Andy and Chris will be in play, where if they win, they get title shots at all 3 titles. And there you see it on your screen. The match is next. But before that, we actually got a promo from the King of the Ring winner himself, Travis Wright. So let's hear what Travis has to say about this whole thing.
What do you want me to say? When I said that I was going to win this King of the Ring tournament, I meant it. Kronicz, when I said you got a lucky victory over me, I meant it. It seems to me that I was the only one that took this tournament seriously. Because if everybody else would have taken this tournament seriously, I did, they would have won. And they didn't. Kronicz didn't take me seriously. Fisk didn't take it seriously. Kevin didn't take it seriously. Nobody took it seriously. And where are they now? They're losers. They are beneath me. Now I'm the new #1 contender for the World Championship. Whether it be Stefan Guerrero or whoever's holding that title, if you have Stefan, I don't have anything against you. Wait, no. I take that back. That's a lie. I do have something against you. You have what I want. That's the world title. So as of right now, this is personal. So Stefan, you and your little goons, the Fight Club, by the way, that movie sucks. It's overrated. I'm coming for you. So you want to send Mr. Daniel Mars? You want to send whoever else in your little clique? It doesn't matter. Because I'm not going to stop until I get what I want. And I want that world championship. Whether it be happen on Main Event or the next CPV, it doesn't matter to me. Because so far, I've been a man of my word. And I promise you, I promise to everyone that's watching this promo right now, I will win the ICW Heavyweight Championship. Not you, or not some damn movie, is going to stop me. All hell Travis Sparks. Fight Club fucking sucks.
I got no strings to hold me down, to make me fret or make me frown. I hit strings, but now I'm free. There are no strings on me. There are no strings on me.
Well, Travis seems really confident that he can beat Stefan Guerrero for the world title, but here comes ICW General Manager Austin Reed, who is out here to address the requested stipulation for our upcoming match from Chris Michaels and Andy Richards. They requested earlier tonight that if they win this six-man tag, they get title shots at the world title, intercontinental title, and television title. All three of them. Chris Michaels, Andy Richards, and Brandon Wolfe. But now let's hear what Austin has to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's me, the ICW General Manager, Austin Reed. And I have an announcement to make. The main event tonight will be a six-man tag team match. It will be Fight Club versus Chris Michaels, Andy Richards, and Brandon Wolfe. And those last three guys I named, you guys want title shots. You know what? I respect that. I've been there before. You'll get what you want, but we're doing this my way. Okay? I run this place. We're doing it the Austin Reed way. And I'm sorry to tell you, but the world title will not be on the line at No Retreat, No Surrender. Stefan Guerrero has been given a day off. You'll get your opportunity soon, but it will not be then. But as for now, good luck in the tag team match.
Well, what in the world has gotten into Austin Reed? I thought he was a man of fairness. I don't believe that's right. I mean, he gave the stipulation to the team that's facing Fight Club, but what does he mean Stefan Guerrero gets to have No Retreat, No Surrender off? Oh, and you can tell by the look on Andy Richards' face, he is pissed off, not only still because of what happened at King of the Ring where he got screwed over the television championship, but he just heard what Austin Reed had to say, and you can tell he is not too happy with that. But hey, at least if they still win, they'll still get shots at the ICW Intercontinental and Television Championships, but where does that leave Brandon Wolfe in the mix of all this? Because the world title isn't going to be on the line at No Retreat, No Surrender for some reason. I really am questioning Austin Reed's decision making in that situation. I don't understand it, but whatever. I guess I'm not the boss here. I'm just a commentator, so I guess I don't know nothing. But anyways, here comes the Night Wolf, Brandon Wolfe. And Brandon Wolfe is another man that was screwed over back at King of the Ring. He had an opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship at King of the Ring against Daniel Mars, his longtime rival from elsewhere. And because of interference from Saeed Muhammad, he ended up losing that match. And also Andy Richards lost his title to Saeed Muhammad thanks to interference from Daniel Mars, and that was where I began to suspect they were in cahoots. And then it was confirmed at the end of the night in that Peruvian street fight between Stefan Guerrero and Chris Michaels, where after the match they both came out to help Stefan beat up Chris Michaels even more. But just man oh man, I'm still in shock of what Austin Reed just said. But here comes Andy and Brandon's tag team partner for the night, Chris Michaels. And you can tell all three of these guys have gotten brand new theme songs. And Chris Michaels with that towel that says never give up. Unfortunately, he did tap out back at King of the Ring, but at the same time, you gotta realize what was at stake there for himself. He would have probably died in that match with all the blood squirting out of his head during that match, because he bled a ton. If he didn't tap out, he probably would have passed out and maybe died from blood loss. And he was able to get some blood donated to him by some of his loyal fans. And Chris, on his social media, has been very thankful, and he says he's going to try and pay them back by winning a championship very soon. And Chris Michaels is just barely medically cleared to wrestle this match tonight, because he went to hell and back at King of the Ring in that Peruvian street fight. So Chris, Andy, and Brandon are focused tonight to try and end this problem with Fight Club here tonight on episode 7, as they are prepared to fight as we await the arrival of Fight Club. And those boos are meaning for 3 men. There they are. Daniel Mars in the middle, Stefan Guerrero on the left, Saeed Muhammad on the right. All 3 of them are champions, and I see Stefan doesn't have the ICW World Heavyweight Championship with him. And I actually did talk to Stefan before the show started, and he says that these people do not deserve to see him with the championship around his waist, so he left it in his locker room. So he just feels like that he's better than everyone, to the point where he don't think anyone should look at his championship. And also he told me that he and Daniel Mars have something to say right before this match starts, so we should expect them to get microphones, because they've got a lot to say about what happened at King of the Ring. Man, the crowd absolutely hate these 3 men. And I honestly don't blame them. Arrogant pricks. But they're about to get microphones, so let's hear what they have to say, I guess.
Rule number 1. Fight Club. You don't talk about it. You be about it. You see, a lot of people, when they want something big to happen, they promote it. You know? And don't get us wrong, when we want to have a big match, we'll promote it. But when it comes to the reveal, a big surprise, people, they want to hype it up, they want to talk about it. Not us. Fight Club, we are about it. Daniel Mars, you guys are thinking about me. Why? Why, Daniel? How could you do this? Align with Stefan Guerrero, Saheed Muhammad. See, that's the thing. Someone had to do it. I am the Intercontinental Champion, and I feel bad. I feel bad because it's like there are some casualties that have to be the victim of all this. You know? But just like a fart in church, it happens. And someone next to the person who passed gas has to smell that shit. So, Brandon Wolfe, you know, I said I respect you, and when your name is mentioned with mine, Match of the Year candidate, of course. But here's the thing, rather it be you, Chris Michaels or Masters or whatever your name is, and whoever that other guy was who Saheed Muhammad just made an afterthought. It doesn't matter who you are. When it comes down to Fight Club, you will learn your lesson. You will learn your place. Now, on the next episode, you're going to hear from our leader, Stefan Guerrero. He's going to explain the whole master plan, why this had to happen. But I'm just going to say, speaking as the Intercontinental Champ, I'm the glue that holds it all together. I'm that transition of what you get. Because we have MMA, we have strong style, Peruvian strong style, and in the middle somewhere is wrestling. I'm wrestling. But I'm not just wrestling. I'm the one that's going to prove that when you put it all together, when you put it all together in a melting pot, strong style, MMA, wrestling, hell, even high flying, you get me. I'm the hybrid athlete, the best.
You see, in life, there are winners, like us here in Fight Club, that only focus on winning and being the very best in this world. And then you have losers. And you all know who I'm referring to when I say the losers, that only focus on what other winners are doing. From the moment they wake up to the moment they go right back to bed. All they can think about 24/7, 365 are what other winners are doing, because they are destined to be losers for the rest of their pathetic lives. Chris Michaels, I've heard what you've been saying. You gave me a fight at King of the Ring. You gave me a run for my money. You were so close to becoming ICW World Champion. And you can say all you want, but let's be realistic here, Chris. Years from now, when people go through the archives of ICW and they happen to go through King of the Ring and they happen to watch the Peruvian street fight between Stefan Guerrero versus Chris Michaels for the ICW World title, when it's all said and done, they won't be saying, oh, the fight that Chris Michaels gave Stefan Guerrero. What they'll be saying after watching that match is, oh, how Stefan Guerrero made Chris Michaels his little bitch. What you see in this ring right now are not just three men. You see in this ring right now, three dominant champions. And we can do almost everything here in Fight Club. You want wrestling? You want high flying? Look no further to our Intercontinental Champion, Daniel Mars. You want MMA? You want dominance? Look no further to our television champion, who I like to call our silent but deadly weapon, Saheed Muhammad. And then, just then, you might want a hybrid of all. Some high flying, some MMA, a little bit of something that I like to call Peruvian strong style. Then look no further than to the king of Peruvian strong style, the Peruvian prize fighter. You're dominant, you're reigning and defending undisputed ICW world champion and the most highest paid motherfucker in this organization today, Stefan Guerrero. We are Fight Club. We run this now. It is not a damn thing that any of you can do to stop us. And if you think that you can, please try us.
Just the arrogance of Fight Club sickens me to no end. I truly hope Chris, Andy, and Brandon knock some sense into these guys. But it's main event time here on Main Event. And it looks like we're going to start off with Andy Richards and Daniel Mars. And now Daniel Mars with some kicks. And a big kick to the side of the head. And now he's doing it again. Going right on the head of Andy Richards. As all three members of Fight Club sporting Fight Club t-shirts that you can buy in the ICW merch store and the concession stands. As Mars just hit a standing Hurricane Rana. And now he's dragging Andy down to the side of the mat and a big moonsault. And now an Irish whip into his own corner, and he tags in Saheed Muhammad. And wait a minute, what's Mars doing? Oh my goodness, Hurricane Rana! Oh my god, and Saheed caught him with a power bomb. Holy cow, that was impressive. One, and a kick out on one for Andy Richards as all six men were in the ring just now. Oh, and a right hand. But I mean, I'm still in utter shock of what Austin Reed said right before everybody came out for this match. He pretty much was saying that Stefan is not going to defend his world title at No Retreat, No Surrender. He's been given that show off. So that brings up the question, what will be the main event of No Retreat, No Surrender? And now Andy tags in the Night Wolf, Brandon Wolfe. As Andy just kicked Saheed Muhammad in the head for good measure, and now Brandon going to work on Saheed Muhammad's head, and he's got him in a crossface. But he's going to let go of it because he wants to punish Saheed Muhammad for what Saheed did to Wolfe to screw him over the Intercontinental title back at King of the Ring. But now Saheed coming back with some momentum. And now what's he going to do? Oh, he's got him up. Big suplex. And now Saheed. Oh, he's just basically mocking Brandon Wolfe because that's what Brandon Wolfe did to him a little bit ago. And now Saeed's got him in a crossface of his own. Man, just the arrogance. Like I said, the arrogance of Fight Club just makes me sick. Absolutely sick. And now what's Saheed doing? He's got him set up on the top rope. Oh my god. This is going to be madness. Oh, Brandon Wolfe countered. It looked like Saheed was going to go for a gut-wrench superplex, but Brandon Wolfe countered with a crossbody on the way down. Smart in-ring awareness by the Night Wolf. Irish whip into the corner. And now what's Wolf gonna do? He's got him set up. Now he's got Saheed set up on the top rope. Oh, wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Big superplex. Oh, and he's gonna roll him up into a Falcon Arrow. Good combination. One. And a kick out at one for Saheed. As Mars and Stefan look to make the save, but luckily Saheed kicked out beforehand. But Saheed, belly-to-belly suplex. And now in comes the world champion Stefan Guerrero. He's now in the match. And a big running shoulder tackle. As Brandon Wolfe is just getting punished now. And then a German suplex from Stefan Guerrero. And then a knee right to the temple. So as far as I know, despite if Chris Wolfe and Andy were to win this match, even though the world title won't be defended anytime soon, I guess if they still win, Chris will still get a shot at the Intercontinental Championship, and Andy will get his rematch for the Television Championship. And now what's Stefan gonna do? He's gonna get Brandon Wolfe set up. Another suplex. Fight Club has just been taking Brandon Wolfe to Suplex City. Oh, but Wolfe coming back with a left forearm and then a right forearm. And now what's Wolfe going to do? Oh, he's going to tag in Chris Michaels. And now Brandon Wolfe and Chris Michaels going to work on Stefan Guerrero, but Chris with that DDT spiking his head into the mat. And now right hands to the face. And now Chris, what's he going to have in store for Stefan? As these two had a vicious Peruvian street fight back at King of the Ring for the World Championship. It was the most brutal match I think I ever witnessed in the history of CAW. Both men were bloodied up, but Chris got it the worst. And Stefan ended up retaining the championship. And now Chris, suplex of his own. And now he's gonna, what's he gonna do to Stefan this time? Running over and, version of a neck whip, neck breaker looking thing. But now Stefan coming back with a kick to the gut, and now what? Oh, his own neck breaker, good lord. That was gonna give him a whiplash effect for sure. And now, a big stomp to the head. And a headbutt. Another kick to the gut. And a clubbing blow to the back. Fight Club is just trying to do whatever they can to punish all three men in this match. But Chris comes back with a shoulder block. And another neck whip neck breaker. And now right on that left leg of Stefan Guerrero. And then in the corner goes the Peruvian prize fighter and world champion. And now he's got him set up on the top rope. What has he got in store now? Oh my goodness, this is going to be big. Back superplex from the top rope. And now, oh, he's got him. Pin attempt, one. And a kick out at one. Holy cow. And now Stefan trying to get momentum back on his side as he hits a Michinoku driver. So yeah, keep in mind our next CPV is No Retreat, No Surrender. And even though Stefan Guerrero will not be defending the world title that night, so that would tell me that it looks like we have the match official for ICW Gang Wars, which is the CPV right after No Retreat, No Surrender. It will be a world title match, Stefan Guerrero going one-on-one with the King of the Ring winner, Travis Wright. Oh, but wait a minute, Stefan, oh, he's going to go for it. For that electric chair driver. That's gonna knock Chris Michaels silly. And down goes Wolfe and Andy thanks to Saheed and Stefan. Could this be it? 1, 2. Chris Michaels kicked out. He definitely is not gonna give up this time. And now Stefan, what's he doing? Wait a minute. He's got a baseball bat. What is he going to do with that? Oh, and he hits Chris in the back, and the referee calls for the bell. That's an automatic disqualification. I guess they didn't care whether or not they won or lost. Well, in that case, Stefan was pissed off that Chris kicked out of that move, and so he decides to attack him with a baseball bat. So with that said, Chris and Andy will get their title shots, but we don't know where that leaves Brandon Wolfe. As meanwhile, a brawl is going on the outside of the ring. Chris Michaels in the ring with Saeed Muhammad and Daniel Mars fighting Andy Richards on the outside. And the referee's having a hard time trying to get this under control. Brandon Wolfe's knocked out cold on the far left side of the ring, and Stefan Guerrero's leaving up the ramp from what I can see in front of me. He's just letting his friends do the work on Chris and Andy, and Stefan's going back to the locker room. As Saeed is continuing to punish Chris Michaels in the ring, and Mars, oh my god, he hits a German suplex to Andy Richards right on the steel steps as they continue to fight out here in front of me and such. Wait a minute! Up at the ramp! It's Travis Wright! Travis Wright! He's attacking the world champion! Travis Wright sending his opponent for Gang Wars a huge message, making a statement right now. Holy cow, what a moment this is. And there's a table set up on the stage. And wait a minute, Travis has got Stefan up. Oh my god, a suplex right through the table. Holy cow, but that's going to do it for this week. We'll see you next week for episode number 8.